Female plugs, Kanye shrug, hitting numbers that matter.
Thank you for tuning to the Black Fathers Initiative of Cleveland YouTube page. Really appreciate the love. Make sure you click the link in the bio, like, subscribe. You know what to do. So, of course, you know what we do here. Basically, just do reactions to interviews and videos by Kevin Samuel, Sister Ali, Dr. Umar, and many more. With this one here, this is him talking to a young lady, I believe about marriage and stuff like that. If I'm not mistaken, let me see which one. Let me tell you exactly which one this is going to be about. This one is, he's going to be speaking about, is this relationship goals? No, I don't think this is relationship goals. I think this is going to be just a woman talking about marriage, and we're going to talk about I believe getting married young and things of that nature. So let's hop into it, and then of course I'm gonna jump in and out with some commentary. So let's go.
You.
Good. What do you got for me?
Okay, so this is actually my first time listening to your show or watching your show. And I actually was having this conversation tonight with a friend of mine who sent me the link and everything. So I'm 38. And so I know you've had a lot of younger women on, but I'm 38. I am single. I have no children. So I know you were talking about when women get to that 40 plus range, you know, it starts to go downhill. Luckily, I'm still fertile because when you get my age, you start to see a fertility doctor and make sure you're good.
Right.
But I guess my question to you would be, for women that are over the age of 35 or like myself, approaching, 40 in 2 years, it is very difficult out here to find men that are really ready to settle down and take things seriously. I've met plenty of guys that are really great, but then they have these insecurity issues, or they're just
Okay,
still playing the field, or they're entertaining.
Shorten it up. You're 38 and you're ready to get married and you're good. But the problem is you can't seem to find a man that's ready to marry you.
I wouldn't say necessarily ready to marry me, but ready to at least be on that path.
Do you want to be married?
I do.
How long should it take a man to marry a woman? How long should it take a man before he knows he wants to marry a woman?
I would say a year. Me personally.
I think that most men probably know within 6 months to a year.
So again, you want to be married. So you want to be on that path because you're 38. What city are you in?
I'm in Chicago.
All right. So when I talk about no man's land,
shout out Chi-Town,
danger zone, and all those other things, I say it not to be
danger zone
pejorative. It's just the focus. Just because you're over 35 doesn't mean it's over. I mean, I know women that are that age. I've actually gone out with women that age. But it's different. Mm-hmm. It's different in the sense that what's the longest relationship you've ever had?
My longest relationship was 5 years.
How long ago was that? Hi, Jessica. Hi, Monique. I see you in there. 5 years. How long ago was that?
That was in 2017.
2017. 5 years. It ended in 2017?
Yes.
So you were 2012, 2017. Were you guys in the same city?
Yes.
Why didn't you guys get married?
He was a serial cheater. I mean, honestly.
You're one or year 5?
In year 3.
So why'd you stay?
I think
just curious.
No, I understand. I think that I had to do a lot of self-reflection in order to understand that after the relationship. And it was a lot of...
okay, that's fine. That's okay. I've got 4 more people. I need to kind of get through this. And that's fine, You don't spy. 3 years, people need to go through their process. Just get rid of somebody. I get it. How tall are you?
I'm 5'5".
Dress size.
What's my dress size?
Uh-huh.
Did you say my dress size?
Yes.
I'm a size 6 or 8.
Size 6 or 8. And how much did you weigh the last time you weighed yourself?
I weigh myself every day, so I was 148 this morning.
Cool. Last question. If you had to give yourself a rating, just your face, fresh face right out of the shower, your natural hair,
No makeup.
what would you give yourself on a scale from 1 to 10, and you cannot use 7?
Oh, I'm not going to use 7. I would give myself at least 8.95.
Damn. Okay.
So around here, Beyonce's roughly an 8, Kelly Rowland's roughly a 9. So you're on the Kelly Rowland end of things.
Yes, I am.
All right. In the last 3 years, how many men have you had seriously wanting to date you?
What is this, 2020? Well, I had just gotten out of that relationship in 2017. So I've been on, right. But when you go through something like that, you got to take some time.
No, you don't.
No, you do. If you've been in abusive relationships, you do have to take time.
Now, this is not good. Okay, hold on now. Recognize where you're at. That's your one.
I know I am.
I'm just, all right, okay, let me explain something. Okay. I'm nice to you if you're nice to me.
So she stayed in an abusive relationship and he was cheating.
Fight, but you can't talk over the host.
That don't make sense.
No, I'm not going to.
You know what happened?
All right. So in the last 3 years, even after your detox from your relationship, what's the longest time you've dated anyone since your breakup?
3 months.
3 months. Had you guys gotten intimate?
Yes, we had.
Who ended it?
He did.
Do you happen to know why?
Yes. He was going through some personal issues that required therapy, so he said. I call bullshit. I don't know if people curse on your show, but I call BS on that. To me, it's like he just wanted to meet and he just wanted to screw. And then once he got what he wanted,
But you're 38 years old and you can have sex. You don't need to lie to you about it.
No, he doesn't have to lie to me about it, and I don't lie to other people about it.
So, who tends to end your relationships when you're, since 2017, you or guys? Even in the casual dating. Okay. And you said you've gone through therapy?
Yes. I'm still going through it.
Right. And what were you diagnosed? What did your therapist or your counselor say?
Anxiety and depression.
Yep. Yep. So is the issue really that men aren't necessarily ready for what you're ready for?
I don't think that that's necessarily that men are not necessarily ready. I mean, I think that I am taking this time now to process and heal the wounds that I have so that I'm also ready. But I've just noticed that I don't know if I necessarily agree that you just have to stop cold turkey with meeting people and dating while you're going through
I never
therapy.
said you had to stop cold turkey, ma'am, but your relationship was over in 2017, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And if you're going into relationships, are you going into them just casually? Just saying, hey, I'm still in process, so I just want to keep this, very light because I'm not looking to get married because I'm still got some things going on with me.
No, I don't get that personal, when I'm first meeting somebody.
You should.
Then I don't understand. What's the outcome that you want to achieve? You want to get married. And you've been in therapy for how long?
Just a month. Not long.
Okay.
Oh, she just started.
I have to
She just
ask,
started. She's a noob.
If what you were saying happened was so traumatic, why did it take you 3 years before two plus years before you started counseling?
I have a very public facing career, and I have moved quite a bit. In those 3 years, I've lived in 3 different cities. So I mean, that was also part of it. But now I'm having time to kind of reflect. And then my father died in September. So all of that compounded is led to this.
So in 3 years, okay, I'm going on what you said, that it was a traumatic relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I said it was abusive as well.
It's
abusive
and having a public career, public-facing career.
Abusive, I guess that's the
Celebrity stars, people get counseling all the time. It would have been wiser to do it
sooner.
Back then, so it wouldn't just be because you're only a month into it now.
Mm-hmm.
You're not ready.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, in the interaction I'm having with you, you're editing yourself right now, but I can feel what you're doing.
How am I editing myself?
Look, man, I'm good at what I do. I don't have thousands of people watching me because I don't. But what I'm telling you, even if you're as attractive as you say you are, you will be difficult to date.
Why?
You sound difficult.
Because you're
right
still
now.
broken.
Don't even sound like you know what you want for real. You just know you married. You want to be married.
You want to go back and forth with me over certain things. And I'm like, man, 5 years. And if it hurt that much, that means between 2017 and last month, the guys that you've interacted with were getting pieces.
Right. They weren't getting the full you. They weren't getting you at 100%.
So the problem isn't finding men who are ready to do whatever. Even if you met a perfect man, you're not whole enough to be a wife. Which is what I talk about often on this show. Professional, attractive, successful women whose relationship skills are completely unfit for the things they say they want.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because